Now, the program, we are going to follow the program as outlined. But you know what? I really don't like to be disobedient. I like to do, if a person asks me to do something, I really like to do what the person asks me to do. You know, if they ask me to be the bishop ceremony, I like to stay in that circle. If they ask me to sing a song, I like to do that, you know, whatever I do. But you know, I'm going to wave away from this a little bit. So, and I'm going to do it like this. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to go on and on. We talking about friends and the friends that come up, but I was singing about a friend that will stick to you closer than a brother. I'm talking about a friend that is Jesus that you always have. I'm talking about a friend who would never let you down. Now, Patricia, she wants to celebrate this birthday, worshiping and praising God. Now, you who are not eating and got in your mouth are loose, and I know that you know this song, What a Friend We Have in Jesus. Help me to sing it. All right. Bread of heaven, bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. You know, the reason I did that because last Sunday, Deacon Willie Johnson was in the hospital. Lyle was in the hospital. Look at him today. Yeah. I think of last Sunday, he was when we was in service, or whatever Sunday it was, he was in the hospital. Yeah. I want to tell you what a friend we have in Jesus. Yeah. He's our Savior, He's our Maker, He's our Healer, He's our Deliverer, and He is our Savior. Yeah. I ain't trying to preach to you, but I'm just trying to let you know what a friend we have in Jesus. Yeah. Now we're going to go on with this program as outlined. Not trying to take anything from anybody, not trying to overpower the program. And next we will have a song by Brother Warren Thornton. And as a friend, Brother David Noah. As my mother, Sister Brandy Campbell. As my wife, Reverend James Gant. as my sister, Sister Ada Hamlin, and then we will have a solo by Sister Shanita Shaw. What do you know about Pat Gant? Sister Keyvat Walton. The birthday song, Cutting of the Cake, and remarks by Sister Gant, closing prayer. And then you won't see me. I won't come back again unless I just have to come back again to the mic. So we are going to follow this program as outlined. But like she said on my invitation, I saw that she wanted to give God the praise and all the glory on this birthday. That's right. And that's what we came to do. We might acquire to be on a birthday party. All right. So now let's lift it up and take it to another level.
All right, y'all give the mistress of ceremony a hand. We're going to do a little bit of a song called Because Who You Are. Hope you guys enjoy.
For you all who don't know who I am, my name is David Nowell, and I originally hail from Athens, Georgia. And James and Pat, we got to be friends a long time ago when I was with State Farm Insurance. And we didn't even meet on this side of the water. We met in Vienna, Austria. And it was just something about them, and I've seen them just prosper from Lumpkin Road all the way down here on the main drag. And when I met him, and James, bow tie done got thinner, and tuxedo, we was over there in Germany, with Austria, and going to the Brodny, but it was just about us, Humble and Jet Ken Star, we were all thinner then. And over the years gained weight, and God has taken care. One thing I noticed about Pat and James, they're so humble, and we just kind of like my then wife, and I'm not being disrespectful to my new boo, my new wife, who I'm gonna be marrying, that brought me down here to Columbus through the Gant. And I happened to just be coming down to visit and ran into something I like, and then my soul that got happened, I guess I'll stay all day. Getting back into the book, you know, the thing is, I'm not going to go and you read that, John. You know about Proverbs 31, the virtuous woman. That kind of just put the explanation point on who Pat is. I know when on the 25th anniversary, I was going through, and the young lady, your friend down here, was talking about how much Pat connects with someone as far as trying to help you out. And with my former mate, did everything that they could. Everything they could. And when I stand at the Gant house, I remember Brandy pushing my baby Haley in the swing back there that no longer exists. And I remember all of that. And I call her Mama because, you know, she, in spite, you know, of everything, just love you, just love me to death. And when I'm at the Gant's house, I feel at home. When I first moved down here, I said that I'm going to make a camp because I saw a gal over here in Corinth that I like. So I'm not going back to Athens. So, and Brandon, I appreciate you letting me have your room for a few months there. And so I just went ahead and made a camp. But the thing about it is that, you know, I keep with you, I feel right at home. It's just something about the spirit in that house, and the love and the humility. And so much that I done learned from the Gant. You know, and one thing, Jennifer said, we rode up to Indiana to see her aunt. So you drive just like Pat and Jane. I said, yeah, Mama taught me how to drive. Get somewhere in a hurry. But anyway, it's just so surreal. And I'm the seventh child. My mama's seventh child, and that seven just keeps on coming up. And Ada, you know, just like my grandmother always said, Pat, I listened to you about how your grandmother raised you. And it just keep coming up in my life, but my grandmother always told me about attitude and principle. Attitude and principle. She always put that in me. And then I just look at you professionally. Sometimes, you know, I wish I had the help that Jane has in his office. Not only, I mean, you're an ultimate salesperson. And for you all who don't know what an ultimate salesperson is, that's a salesman that don't have to sell anything to anybody. What happens is people want to buy from you. And that's the way Pat is different. You know, people come, you know, because they see who you are and they want to do business with you. And I know what it took to build that agency. I've been there. And for you all, she is part of the business. I done been through all of it. So you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I love you. I love you too. And I can't pay you back.
I don't want you to.
I mean, I can't pay you back.
I want you to love me.
The only thing I can do is be the best child I can be.
That's right.
And, you know, and reach one, teach one.
That's right.
And emulate you.
Okay.
But I can't pay you.
Okay.
All right, I just love you, okay?
That's my boy. I tell you, I love him. I love David. Oh, it's my baby. Not Brand don't have nobody cry. Miss Brand again. Brand again.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So I am coming to speak about my mom as a mother. And so one of the things that I thought about, I was like, well, what can I talk about? Because there's so many things I could say about her. But what I wanted to focus on was, I think one of the things that a mother does, or a mother is supposed to do, is they're supposed to teach you lessons.
Yeah.
It's good. Sorry. They go all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And my mom just taught me so much. And she's still teaching me every single day. And I know, Mama, sometimes you think I don't get it. But I do. And sometimes my mom and I, we have very different personalities. And so sometimes she has to literally beat a lesson over my head over and over for me to get it, because I just don't understand. But seeing everybody here and all this love that everybody has for her, it makes me understand what she's talking about. And one of her biggest lessons that she continuously has to tell me is, it doesn't matter how people treat you, you love them anyway. That's right. Because I'm the opposite. Because if you do me wrong, I just be done with you, won't deal with you. And that's just life, I'll go on. But I've seen it countless times. When people get up here and they say that my mom will help them and my mom will come to them in the middle of the night and do anything that she can do, is true. And she doesn't just do it for people who are good to her. I have seen countless situations where people will talk about her in the street, do evil things, try to ruin her name, but guess what? They need her before she needs them. And she always shows up. And to me, that's the greatest display of strength. And I just want you to know, Mommy, I love you. And even though, like I said, you may not think that I get it all the time, but I'm listening. And it might just take me a while, but thank you so much for being such a wonderful mother. Like, I wouldn't trade you for anybody in this world.
I hope you get it.
You come to us. That's my wife. Got to follow them.
Well, all good gifts come from the Lord. And He give them to you and give you things whether you know that it's good for you or not. But the thing about it is, if He gives it to you, you'll have it. It's to you, you'll keep it. So I know it took the Lord. He gave me a gift. And you hear me preach. And I say one thing about the Lord. What did I say? He gives you, it's a gift that you keep on unwrapping. It's not like Christmas, you unwrap it one time, and that's the end of it. But it's brand new, it's not an adventure, but it is a wondrous walk each day as we grow into and onto each other. And a friend is a gift you give yourself by being a friend. If you have a spouse that's more than just a wife or a husband, and they are first a friend, you have a jewel that you don't even have to worry about polishing off any rough edges. Because what they do is they take the rough edges off. So the greatest portion of this espousing is not me, but I would say it's her. She's the wind beneath my wings. And there are poets that write poems. There are songs that are written. There are sketches that are given. But I could not construct one that would fit into any one of those surroundings. Think about things somebody in the brain. So one of the things you can say in one of those words is tolerant. No person is perfect, so to tolerate me is a gift right there from the Lord. Then I will say, you know, not only would she like to tolerate, now if you don't watch it, just anybody. My mother used to say, not just anybody can be married to Pat. But she the right one for you, you the right one for her.
Yeah.
Because the wrong one be married to her, she said, she a handle you. So she said, so son, I'm proud of you for being special. She said, because you don't let her handle you. She said, but she sure keep you on the toes, but she'll try. But that's just her. And even my baby that just got up here just now, you know, she used to, I think she used to feel sorry for me because she felt like it in the encounter. I gotta watch out for daddy because I ain't sure he can take this. But he's still hanging on. But anything that the Lord gives you is yours. You'll keep it. Can nobody else have it? And like today's message say, if anybody else consume it, they can't keep it down. It's not for them. So, poetic, song-wise, design-wise, anything else. There are things like, you look at it said brokenness and broken hearts. Some think for some people. Some hearts are broken, never healed. Some memories from the beginning are never forgotten. Some tears never dry up. In spite of the things where those don't heal, those are not forgotten, those that never dry. There's one thing for sure for you and me. I love you, and that's not a lie.
Good afternoon. Giving praises to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I thank the Lord for my sister and myself for having the same birthday. When I was small, about 5 or 6, I could remember, I used to tell my grandmother, tell my mother, I need a sister. So when my mother would call from New York, she would tell my grandmother would tell my mother, this gal keeps saying that she wants a sister, so what are you going to do about it? So lo and behold, here comes a sister. But I didn't know what it'd take to get a sister. I do thank God for you. So I guess I was a great inspiration that you paid. And I really thank her. And I would like to say that, sister, although I'm 7 years older, when we was coming up, I had to do her hair. I had to play Santa Claus. I had to help with her lesson. And my grandfather, we would always have to go to the school to see about her. So I would go with my grandfather and take him around to the different classes, but we didn't take her. We make sure we didn't take her, so we would hear what the teachers had to say. But I truly thank God for her and also my brother-in-law for including me, because I know this is her big day, and I thank you for that. And she also helped raise my son and my daughter, and I thank you for that, for all you have done. When I got married, she talked about the 7 years, but when I got married, didn't know that she didn't like my husband because he took me away from her. Because I would take her downtown and buy her all the stuff because I started working. But after we got married, then my husband let her drive our car. So she loved him after that. She went all the way around town, and before she got back, somebody called and said, "I saw your car since his place." So when she would get home, my husband said, where you been? She said, "Oh, I've been since it." He said, "Well, how you got there?" "Well, the car just drove in this person's house." It was fun. And I thank her for everything that she has done. And it's a funny thing, and we need to listen to the older people sometimes, because when I was dating, every boy that came to the house wasn't good enough for my grandparents. I didn't know why. When Pat came along, every boy was. But when the two James came along, they took on to them, and we just couldn't figure it out. But now, we really figured it out. Because my husband, he would come and play loud music at night. My grandfather and grandaunt, they wouldn't say nothing. James came in about 10 or 11 o'clock. He spent the night. We couldn't even figure that out yet. But we thank God for them. So young kids, listen to your parents and listen to your grandparents, because they do have a lot of wisdom and understanding. So, and I just want to say that I really, truly thank everyone for coming out and sharing with my sister, because it means so much to hear such lovely words about her. And I really appreciate that. And I just thank all of y'all. And family need to stick together and love each other. Regardless of what happened in the past, forget about it. Because a day like that is very good for everyone. Because we don't know the last minute. And you mad and angry, and I have found out a lot of times, you ask the person, what are you mad with that brother? Oh, something happened way back. Tell me what it is. So let's love each other, and it means a lot. Because on my mother's side, if something happened in Philadelphia or New York, they just call me. I get on the phone and I call everybody. And we go into prayer. And we come out on top. So I'm saying, please, let's stick together and do the right thing. Thank you.